Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, feeders and trick shouters, strides and trolls. How y'all doing today? My name is Lost. Let's get right on with today's video. Alrighty, so in today's video, we're going to be doing a response to Bnates Gamer's Modern Combat 5 wish list. So hopefully y'all do enjoy this video response, and let's get right on into it. Okay, so the first thing Bnates is going to talk about is weapon camos, and I totally agree. We definitely need weapon camos in Modern Combat 5. We had them in Modern Combat 2, they disappeared in Modern Combat 3, and they also disappeared in Modern Combat 4. We have yet to see them in Modern Combat 5. We also need them as they would spice up the game. They would make people have different camos, be a little bit diverse in the game. It would definitely bring some more spice to the gameplays on YouTube especially, and just generally in the game when you're playing the game. Next, we do need a fast-paced style. Modern Combat 4 lacked this fast-paced gameplay style that Modern Combat 3 and Modern Combat 2 were full of. MC3 and MC2 were full of this fast-paced gameplay, and even though Modern Combat 2 didn't have a sprint button, it was definitely a fast-paced gameplay. I don't know how, if it was a different developing team, but Modern Combat 4 just lacks the fast-pacedness of MC3 and MC2, and I definitely hope the fast-paced game style will return in Modern Combat 5. Next, GameLoft definitely needs to make a better friend system in the Modern Combat 5 game. And what I mean is that you should be able to invite people to your party. You should be able to leave the game with your party, so not just everyone has to leave the game individually and then you have to join into a party again. And Modern Combat 4, the party system is horrible. It takes forever for people to actually join your party. It is impossible to actually run the thing. The party system is just horrible. It is absolute crap. They must have just messed up on it, or it might have been a beta or an alpha for the Modern Combat 5 friend system, which I definitely hope. But the Modern Combat 3 friend system, it was alright. It only didn't work some of the times, but most of the time it did work, and that's what I loved about it. Also, the Modern Combat 2 friend system was great. You just typed in your friend's name and you would be able to join their match. It's bad for trolls because trolls could use that to their advantage, but if you're just friends with them, it would definitely work to your advantage. So hopefully Modern Combat 5 definitely has a better friend system than Modern Combat 4. Next, Bnates goes on to talk about voice chat, which is very controversial. I personally do not think voice chat would be great in the Modern Combat 5 game, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, so why I think voice chat would not be great in the iOS gaming is because if you check out a game called Nova, it has voice chat. Nobody ever uses it, and the voice chat kind of sucks in it. So what I mean by the voice chat sucks is either there are people just cussing on there, they're saying bad things to people, there's racism, all this kind of stuff. It's just horrible. Nobody says good game. It's just not a very good kind of talking system. But also, the quality of the audio is just horrible. A lot of people don't even have, like, headsets. Excuse me. A lot of people don't have headsets, and therefore, they just have horrible microphones. They echo. Their voice sounds horrible. And if they had voice chat in Modern Combat 5, I would definitely want it to be required that you have a headset plugged into your device to have voice chat to be able to turn on, and you should definitely be able to turn voice chat on and off and have a mute system, all that good stuff, but I definitely do not think voice chat would be a great thing for Modern Combat 5. Next, Bnates Gamer talks about having no airplay in Modern Combat 5. I slightly disagree, but I do agree. There should be an option to turn airplay on and off in Modern Combat 5. Definitely for YouTubers that use capture cards, airplay is a big, I don't know, needle in their behind, and definitely this should be a thing to be able to turn on and off. Some people do enjoy having airplay if they have an iPhone and they don't like looking at the small screen. They prefer looking at a television. They just plug their iPhone to their television and they can play on their TV without having that HUD on their iPhone. So some people do enjoy it. Some people, like YouTubers, do not enjoy it. So it definitely should be an option to turn on and off, just like how gyroscope is an option to turn on and off. Next, Bnates Gamer talks about jump buttons. So, my opinions on jump buttons are either A or B. A, they might be amazing. A lot of people would start using them, but it might also become overused. People would start playing the game kind of like Halo, where people just jump around and start shooting, kind of like Nova. Also, people are jumping around shooting. But it would also be pretty advantageous because you would be able to jump on stuff, jump on some stuff. Maybe some glitches would happen in the game. You could do like strafe jumps. You'd be able to jump shot people around corners, all that good stuff, so definitely a jump button would be awesome. But on the other hand, people might also not use it. Also, there's been no indication in the E3 demo of Modern Combat 5 that there is any jump button of sorts, or that the people playing the demo did not see. So hopefully there is a jump button. I would definitely use it. I would think that would be awesome. Kind of like Blitz Brigade and Nova have jump buttons, but it would definitely be an awesome feature. I don't know if a lot of people would use it, but it would definitely be an awesome feature. Next, Bnates talks about DLCs. Yes, we do want DLCs. DLCs stand for Drop Unlock Content, and what these DLCs do is they keep the game have its fire. They let the game they let the game have more of a shelf life, quote unquote. And what this does is it just pretty much makes the game be able to be played for a much longer time period, because there's more DLCs, there's more maps, there's more guns, but it's still the same game, so that way people still play the game. As soon as Modern Combat 5 drops, no one is going to be playing Modern Combat 4. The game just the game actually absolutely sucks. Modern Combat 4 is just absolutely horrible. No one is going to play it as soon as Modern Combat 5 drops. So Modern Combat 5 definitely should have DLCs, whether they're paid or free. It's up to GameLoft if they want to make money just like they did in Modern Combat 2, or if they want to push it free like they did in MC3 and MC4. But that's my opinion. I definitely do support the coming of DLCs. I definitely do want them in the next Modern Combat. Next, Bnates talks about controllable kill streaks. Now, these are awesome. They had a controllable kill streak in the Modern Combat 4 campaign. I don't know why they had it in the multiplayer. Maybe it was just testing it out to see if it would work, and maybe they're trying it out in the Modern Combat 5, but definitely I would support the controllable kill streaks. There is one downside to these controllable kill streaks, though. They've never been implemented in a Modern Combat multiplayer game, which means the developers may make the kill streaks way too overpowered or way too underpowered. So they will probably have to release patches and updates for those, but I definitely do support controllable kill streaks. They would be awesome for the game. Next, Bnates talks about nukes. Yes, I do support the idea of a nuke, or maybe a Moab, which was Bnates was describing a little bit after. But I definitely would like something like a nuke or a Moab or a KEM strike that a lot of people would be able to strive for. About 30 kills, because that is a hard number to get for some people, and that would be definitely awesome. Maybe kill everybody on the map, but possibly not end the game. And that's a Moab, Bnates, if it kills everyone on the map but doesn't end the game. That's called a Moab or a KEM strike. Just a little FYI, just helping you out there, man. But I definitely do support the idea of a nuke or a KEM strike. That would definitely be awesome. It would be awesome in the gameplays. People would be recording those for YouTube, and that would make your game more popular, GameLoft, if people are putting your game up on YouTube, and people are getting KEM strikes, nukes, all that kind of good stuff, and I would definitely support that. Next, Bnates goes on to talk about higher sensitivity. Yes, we do need higher sensitivity. Every game should be increasing in sensitivity, just like Call of Duty has increasing sensitivity from MW3 had 10 sensitivity max, Black Ops 2 had, I believe, 14, and Ghost has max of 20, so definitely I would want an increase for the Modern Combat 5 game in the sensitivity. I would definitely want an increase just for sniping, trick-shotting, all that good stuff. Next, Bnates Gamer talked about weak explosives. I completely agree with him. Everyone hates explosives, only trolls like explosives, and nobody really has the use for them. People just go around noob tubing in Modern Combat 4 with that demolition perk. It is horrible, absolutely horrible. Modern Combat 5 developers, that you kind of screwed up on that, bringing in noob tubes in the update, and also that demolition pack. That was horrible. That was complete mistake by you guys, and definitely in the next Modern Combat, we definitely want some weak explosives, kind of like Modern Combat 3 had almost perfect explosives. Modern Combat 2, the grenades were OP. MC4, they're pretty OP also, but in MC3, they're alright. So definitely gear it more towards MC3 kind of explosives would be awesome. Next, Bnates talks about having a different kind of perk system, and I completely agree. The MC4 perk system absolutely sucks, and GameLoft should definitely go back to the old MC3 perk system, where you have Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and you pick one perk for each of them, or try to make it kind of like Call of Duty. Definitely make it like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's a great perk system, and you guys should definitely look after that as an example or something, because the MC4 perk system is horrible. If I want a specific perk, then I have to go into that perk tier and select that perk tier, and that's kind of a pain because sometimes I want perks from different perk tiers, and you guys just don't let me do that, and it sometimes gets kind of frustrating. So yeah, definitely make a new perk system, and for Modern Combat 5, guys, come on, please. Next, Bnates talks about you being able to cancel sliding, and I kind of agree to an extent. Sliding is awesome, but it also sometimes, if you're just sprinting around and you accidentally click that crouch button, then you go into a slide, and sometimes you die. If you accidentally click that and you're getting into a gunfight, you do slide, and it should be an option to turn on and off. I'm not really so much fighting for that because it's not that big of a deal sliding, but definitely it maybe could be an option to turn on and off. And canceling sliding, I just think that's taking it a little too far. I mean, the game is the game. All FPSs have that kind of sort of thing, so I don't know, it's all up to the devs. Last but not least, Bnates talks about having medium-sized maps. He does not like large or small-sized maps. He wants a medium-sized map. I agree to that to a certain extent. I definitely don't want a large-sized map, as Call of Duty Ghosts has shown that a lot of FPS players hate large maps, like the ones Infinity Ward made, but definitely GameLoft should stick more towards small and medium-sized maps, as people get in gunfights easier, and it's just a lot more fun. So, hopefully you all did enjoy this, this kind of video response to Bnates Gamer's MC5 wish list. If you did enjoy, please leave a comment down below. Tweet it at Bnates, CandaceMog, GameLoft, all those good people, and I'll catch y'all later. So until next time, I'll be lost and I won't be found. Deuces.